Yeah. Okay, I'm never going to get through this segment because I just want to dance. Okay, let's get serious.
Yeah.
Kind of. We're getting a taste of Queens for Foodie Friday with an eatery known for its croissants or
Croissant.
It's an eatery known for its croissants. It's called Some Days Bakery.
And here to share the sweet secret to their success is the Chief Culinary Officer of Some Days Bakery, Arlander Brown. Welcome to Foodie Friday, sir.
Thank you guys for having me.
Great to have you.
Very curious. We see the pastries lined up here, but what is the concept of Some Days Bakery?
So, to keep it simple, everything is made from one dough. So everything is made from a croissant dough. A croissant dough there's a lot of different ways you can do it, but the end is you have dough and then you laminate butter between the dough, and that's why the classic layers that you see in croissants.
Oh, I see. And a lot of people think this is from France.
A lot of people think they're from France. That's where they got famous, but the dough itself is called Viennois and came from Vienna, and then got popular in France.
How did you get involved in all of this? Were you a pastry chef? Were you?
So I started as a bread baker, baking overnight shifts. You bake off all the pastries, so you get very familiar with how they bake. And then technically croissants are bread, so then I kind of transitioned over to viennoiserie over a period of 10 years.
I like that fancy word.
I'm getting all the smells, so very curious to what the pastries are here this morning.
Yeah.
Sure. So, classic croissant. I always tell people if you go to a bakery, start with that. If it's the classic's not good, you kind of just
pass, walk away.
This one right here is a special we were doing for St. Patrick's Day.
This one right here.
It is a layer of chocolate cake soaked with Guinness, then a layer of Bailey's pastry cream, and toasted meringue on top.
Oh my gosh, that's insanity. Okay.
So we try to keep it fun and have specials every month, our holidays and whatnot. Pan Swiss is a very classic shape. It is vanilla pastry cream and semi-sweet chocolate chips. It gets this cool pattern on the top from the type of lamination.
Almost too pretty to eat.
Almost.
Almost, but I'll take one for the team.
This is one of our savory options. It is spinach and ricotta. It's got a Parmesan on top and hot honey. It's definitely a favorite.
Okay.
And the two on the end. So these are kind of a shape that we are known for, that we try to do. It's like a lattice. We call it a lattice croissant. So same idea as like a pie, lattice on top of a pie. You cut it with a lattice cutter, and you get that cool pattern.
Wow.
The one on the right is excuse me. The one on the right is pistachio and raspberry.
This one right here?
Yep.
Okay.
And then the other side is hazelnut and dark chocolate.
So what is your top seller, your hottest?
Probably pistachio, but I always say pistachio gets this bias from people. So it kind of is always if you have something with pistachio, people are going to buy it. The specials always do really well because people love things just changing, and we try to keep them fun. But really, I mean, it really depends. It really does depend.
And you've only been around for what, a year?
We've been around for a year. We opened our second location in Long Island City about 2 months ago. And we have 2 more locations opening in the next.
Can you say where the 2 more are going to be yet, or is it still under wraps?
No, so one is going to be in Bayside, Bay Terrace in Queens, and then one in Montclair, New Jersey.
Yeah. What do you think is the biggest draw then, that people are just flocking to your places so much that you have to open up so many new shops?
I mean, I think bakeries are just going through this it is the renaissance of bakeries in New York. And there's so many good ones, and so just that more exposure gets people.
But I want to know.
I'm being pressured to try one.
Yeah. Are you? Is this
one for the special?
Oh. Oh, you want the special?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to take a look on the
It's
inside.
a chocolate cake.
So tell us
Guinness.
What makes, in your opinion, makes a perfect croissant? Oh my gosh,
perfect.
Look at that.
I would say there's no perfect, but if I was to say it's got to be buttery and light and airy and crisp and all those things you want, but it's got to have the someone who made it from scratch and really put effort into what they're doing.
That's delicious. All right. Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to try something else too.
Go for it.
But anyway, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
I hear the stampede of people coming down right now
Oh
from
yeah,
the
I can hear the
newsroom
rumbling.
because they want to taste it. Look at how pretty that.
Very
we have
nice.
no camera. We have no camera. Oh, here we go.
I have to
Look
ask
at
you too. You must be a really patient guy because I know baking sometimes can be very trying for someone who's not experienced in it or learning their way around it.
Oh my gosh, so good.
You know, it's just that's literally how I've learned. You got to make mistakes.
Yeah.
That's all you can do. So you have to be patient. Know you're going to make mistakes. It's never going to work the first time or the first 10 times. And then
Well, this is perfect. Well, thanks for coming in.
thank you
Thanks
guys
so
very
much.
much.